Has Jake Lockley been the killer all along daripada episod pertama yang bila Steven black out, tiba-tiba dia pegang scarab, tangan dia berdarah, semua orang mati. So was it Jake Lockley all along? Adakah identiti ketiga Jake Lockley yang sebenarnya membunuh pengikut-pengikut Ammit di dalam episod ini? Kerana Mark Spector kelihatan confused bila dia lost track of time and place, dan Steven sumpah it wasn't him that killed them.
Speculation aku adalah it might be a surprise third identity that is an amalgamation or a composite of Jake Lockley and some other people that is still based on the source material that may die at the end of the series, because the ID can kill off certain identities. So aku tak nampak benda yang membuatkan ini adalah consistent dengan Mark Spector. Definitely Steven kita dah tolak ke tepi. So when Mark Spector becomes Moon Knight, he retains, minggu lepas ada orang tanya, so sekarang ni ke engkau yang tanya ni, so sekarang ni adakah dia sebenarnya Mark Spector dengan Steven Grant, lepas tu Mark Spector jadi Moon Knight, Steven Grant jadi Mr. Knight, ataupun tak. So I like the fact that bila Mark tengah pegang and then Mark jadi Moon Knight, lepas tu bila Mark pass badan dia kepada Steven, kostum tukar jadi Mr. Knight. I really, that's the best part, the thing that I like most about the episode lah, outside of Leila punya stuff. So aku rasa benda tu konsisten sebab tak ada clue yang menunjukkan it's either of them. So it could possibly be a third identity, tetapi kita tak ada clue of Jake Lockley anywhere, at least not obvious clues yet. So I do not know. So it could be Arthur Harrow punya people doing it on behalf to mess up with Mark and Steven. It could be that. It could be, quite interestingly, Khonshu taking control of the body. Meaning lepas Mark dah jadi Moon Knight, Khonshu take over Moon Knight and Mark's body, and then did that, and then relinquishes that control, and then Mark rasa macam okay, I've done it, and then dia jadi Mark dan dia buang kostum. It could be that also. So and then the last one is Jake Lockley lah. So kalau aku nak teori Brazil, I want the third identity, Lockley or not, I don't really care. As long kalau bukan Lockley lagi best, because it's gonna mess up with people's expectations, and then orang akan kata Moon Knight ni bodoh atau Moon Knight ni best, which is what I kind of want from the series. Aku nak dia bila dah habis, sama ada orang akan apa benda sial ending, ataupun aku suka apa yang Marvel cuba try buat. I would like that for Moon Knight, because I think up to that point it has been hitting all the right notes. That being said, aku tak tahu. So kalau aku nak speculate, that's my long answer. Aku tak nampak clue Jake Lockley. Aku tak nampak topi cab driver. Aku tak nampak dia pegang phone, lepas tu ada app yang inform you haven't logged on for 7 weeks. You know, your last drive was. Aku tak nampak benda-benda macam tu to say that there is a John Lockley. So we do not know. Tapi Nick dah tengok episod 4, aku tak tengok episod 4, so I cannot say anything.
No spoilers.
So Nick kata no spoiler. Kalau dia kata no spoiler tu means anything that I say just now might appear in some shape or form. So lagilah macam sial lah Nick. So
aku jawab je lah, lepas tengok 4 episod aku still tanya tentang Jake Lockley. So
which is great sebab nanti kalau dia nak reveal, interesting sebab kalau dia nak reveal, it's either they reveal in episode 5 and they tie the loose ends in episode 6, so dia jadi episode 5 tu dia jadi surprise, ataupun dia reveal at the very end of episode 6, which means that it will be a lead into the second season. Either way, I think it's there. Aku tak ada issue. In fact, it's gonna be fun, and aku suka the whole Mark Spector jadi Moon Knight, Steven Grant jadi Mr. Knight. I prefer that.
Dalam komik, Khonshu boleh masuk dalam badan Mark Spector atau Steven Grant atau Jake Lockley?
So basically, Khonshu took the body as his avatar. Kebetulan the body that Khonshu took over ada dua identity, Mark Spector and Steven Grant. So when Mark Spector and Steven Grant activates Khonshu's power to become the living avatar or the living embodiment of Khonshu, their expression atau their transformation results in Moon Knight and Mr. Knight. That is my impression as of 3 episodes. That was not my impression of Moon Knight of the comics, but that is my impression based on the TV series. So katakanlah ada Jake Lockley, and Mark and Steven is aware of Jake, and then Jake is also aware of Khonshu. When Jake becomes Khonshu's avatar, he will not become Moon Knight, he will not become Mr. Grant, he will be another version, or rather his own version of Moon Knight. Meaning something else lah. Mungkin Nightman ke, whatever the name is lah. Or or it could be that he takes over, he still looks like Moon Knight, yang Mark Spector punya Moon Knight, tapi is a Moon Knight with a completely different character because Jake Lockley is a completely different person. That is right how also. I feel right now.
I absolutely agree with what you say, Jamal, because like they could go either way, and then this would be like a very cool and creative version. I also actually like what you say about Khonshu taking over Mark's body, you know, because it makes sense yang masa dia macam dalam trial of the gods kan, yang masa mata dia lepas tu Khonshu take over, and then Khonshu pula teriak-teriak macam gitu kan, macam orang gila dia teriak. So it's like it makes sense. It could be Khonshu taking over Mark's body yang masa dia bunuh orang-orang dalam muffin ice cream truck tu dengan betul lah. It could be possible because what you say, I also see the possibilities of that, because like what if that's the plot twist? Yeah, Khonshu, it was Khonshu all along, macam katakan.
Agree lah, sebab Khonshu dia macam seolah is as if to say Khonshu memang nak a body, like what Khonshu really wanted was a body. And then Arthur Harrow realized yang Khonshu just wanted a body so Khonshu can inhibit the body. So he will forever be alive and present.
True.
Because dia dah lama.
Betul. Khonshu wants to take over Mark's body at one point. Sampai Mark terpaksa macam nak macam lawan dengan Khonshu pula. So because Khonshu has a conspiracy, you know, dia macam nak take over badan Mark Spector tu. He feels like he owns that body. So kan dia katakan your body belongs to me kan.
To me,
dia pernah kata macam itu. So Khonshu could be the big bad, you know.
Actually kan that makes, okay, so at this point it makes a lot of sense for us to theorize that, because then it will explain why Mark nak sorok bini dia daripada Khonshu to the point that Mark buat divorce.
Oh gila tu.
It makes sense lah.
Arthur Harrow tu orang baik lah. Arthur Harrow tu
Harrow bukan orang baik. Harrow dia sedar Khonshu macam tu, but his reaction to Khonshu wanting to take over his body was to go look for Ammit, because Harrow himself personally sedang mencari. Now it becomes interesting sebab Harrow punya character compelling, Mark punya character compelling, and the very people that pushes these two characters down their character arcs is Khonshu. So nanti mungkin the final 2 episodes is Khonshu confronting the Ennead and then losing, and then the Ennead realizing that Ammit is the actual problem and Khonshu was right all along. Tetapi Khonshu macam then sedar yang macam fuck. So then what happens is akan ada that kind of like conflict lah. So this is like godly level punya conflict, tapi benda tu tempias kat dia orang punya batas. It might be that, which will be interesting, because Khonshu is not a character that is being sold here. It's Mark Spector and Stephen Grant kan. So I don't know, man. That might be ni lah. It could be. It's an interesting
possible.
Anything's possible now. Now that we are talking about it, it is possible, because there is no point referring to the old comics. Satu, kita dah baca. Dua, kalau kita baca pun kita bukan penulis. Tiga, kalau kita baca dan kita menulis pun kita bukan the team for this. So kita tak tahu dia orang fikir apa. And we've seen enough Marvel in the last 10 years to know that the moment it's adaptation, kau tak tahu, kau tak boleh predict dia nak buat apa. So, you know what? As long as we keep on referring to the source material and we just theorize based on what we see on the screen, it might be closer to the truth than us doing God knows a ton of research lah apa benda semua. Because kita tak tahu dia nak pakai yang mana pun.
Jangan jadi macam WandaVision, orang research banyak-banyak.
Betul. Sampai sekarang sembang tak habis WandaVision.
Sekiranya anda enjoy menonton video ini, jangan lupa untuk like, share dan subscribe kepada BuzzPOP TV untuk lebih banyak video-video yang berkaitan dengan pop culture, daripada komik, TV, filem, mainan dan juga banyak lagi. Majulah fandom untuk negara.